Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Explosives Only. I'm Zyzix, this is our protagonist, Hardcore Pete, and today, like I said, we're going to start on some DLC. I made my way out to this location, all the way out here. Oh, there's Hoover Dam, all the way over there. But Hardcore Pete's made his way out here because he's heard a radio signal coming from this little hole in the ground, eh? An old Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Left my heart in the Sierra Madre. A dead guy, but that's nothing new for Hardcore Pete. The Sierra Madre. Dead money takes you to an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland. A one-way journey until your business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, you'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well, a toxic city that erodes your health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are you. Dead money is recommended for experienced couriers, level 20 plus. If up to the challenge, continue on. The Sierra Madre's grand opening awaits, and has been for 200 years. Seek out the radio signal in the bunker. If there's anything that's gonna humble me and Hardcore Pete when we're at level 40, it's the Sierra Madre. Like, I'm gonna have none of my equipment, none of my explosives. It's on hardcore mode, so like you said, I'll be taking damage. It'll be brutal. Maybe not super brutal, because we are over level 40, but assuming we want to keep using explosives only, which we do, it's gonna be rough.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead. Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go. Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
Collar? What are you talking about?
It's like that Pit Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
You know, I didn't like it when the Brotherhood of Steel put an explosive collar on me. Speaking of which, Father Elijah. Look at that outfit, those robes. Very similar to the Elder robes both Harding and McNamara wore. So yeah, if you don't know, this is Father Elijah that we've been hearing all about. Well, a projection of him. This is the man, the myth, the legend himself. And we're gonna fuck his day up. But for now, what do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps. You'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
A heist? So we need a crew? So I need others to pull off this heist. Who?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Wow, that seems a bit extreme. Why would you do that?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other.
So, they're all dead?
The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the walls, and victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from.
So, there were actual, like, supply caches that people had marked the way to, and then people put traps on the way to those supply caches, but then got killed by the traps themselves because they needed the supplies. But anyway, how many of these victims did you bring here?
Too many. This place is dangerous. And its quarantine measures, its hazards, have claimed many failures upon failures. Do you think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this, I would have sent them. The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. Cracking it open requires human hands.
So, where's my gear?
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home, the bunker. The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless. And the Sierra Madre's security, in some respects, can help you if you are resourceful enough.
What do you mean?
This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All the treasures of the old world lie scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even the villa's toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons. Gather it as well. Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive. As surely as the caller will.
What's this rifle?
It is a hollow rifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that too will have to do until you find other weapons. And I suggest you do. The hollow rifle's ammo is limited. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants.
The living inhabitants? There's people alive here?
Yes, inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology.
But what is the cloud?
The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air.
Yep.
Copper and sulfur.
The red tinge?
Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland. And deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War.
Will exposure kill me?
No, while it will erode your health, it will only bring you to the point of death, no farther. At that point, the air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you stand. I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless.
So basically, like it said on hardcore mode, I'm probably going to take a tiny bit of health damage over time. But it won't kill me. It'll bring me to the brink of death, like you said, but that won't kill me. Unless I step into a dense, concentrated pocket of the gas, which we'll see when we get to walking around. Are there any places safe to rest?
Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain.
Yeah, what are the holograms you're talking about?
Ghosts. They fill the villa.
Ghosts.
More in the casino.
So accurate.
They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards.
Why?
Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect. They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers.
Radios and speakers?
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Okay, so there's just a bunch of random radios all over the place. Radios and speakers that can set my collar off.
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your collar's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
How do I destroy the radios and speakers then?
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior.
Any ranged weapon.
Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You'll need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you.
Alright, I got some other questions.
I am short on patience, and you are short on time.
I got all the time in the world. What is this place?
Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre? The casino exists. You are one of the few who look upon it. Where you're standing is the villa beneath the casino above. The wreckage. The villa lies in the shadow. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. Pre-war junk that has aged poorly.
And, as we learn over in Big Mountain in Old World Blues, a staging area even for some experimental technology. Alright, so find the other 3 people with the bomb collars and bring them back here.
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist.
Not good.
Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
How am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Rocco trash will help you, I've insured it. It can latch onto the signal of the collars and tune into their frequencies. The bomb collars come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Alright, any suggestions for who I should get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you, caller or no.
Okay, we know what FEV is. Where can I find him?
West toward the Villa police station. Follow the radio frequency and the alarms. Although, there's a great deal of interference at the source. Perhaps that's why I lost contact with him. No matter, aside from caller 8, there should be weapons, armor at the police station. Go west. Avoid the villa inhabitants. Bring the mutant back.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
In case I can't read, that's kind of funny. Find caller 12, Christine, we're gonna get a bunch of those now. Alright! So I still have that, but I'm like 99% sure it's not gonna, yeah. So that's useless to me. I've got the hollow rifle, but that's an energy weapon, so we shouldn't really be using that anyway. However, I will be using non-explosive weapons if I need to deal with those speakers. What am I gonna do? Like, I need to deal with the speakers to literally progress. Anyway, dead money jumpsuit. All the stuff that can't be removed. So microfusion cells are available, but these are bulk. I can't turn the bulk ones into microfusion cell grenades. So, oh, and there's already a red marker, which means someone's already aggressive at me. Ooh, ace of spades. These are Sierra Madre chips. Caps are worthless out here, absolutely worthless. The Sierra Madre chips can be used at these little kiosk things to buy stuff. Oh, here's one of the kiosks now. But I'll stay stealth. And look, oh, did you see that? My health just dropped down. I'm no longer at full health. That's the Sierra Madre. This is an unusual looking crafting station. As you approach, lines of tiny holographic items appear on the dispensary tray. Wireframe schematics and lists of consumables the machine can assemble and package for the consumer. There is a slot on the side with the Sierra Madre symbol. The slot does not look part of the original design. There you go. There's all my food that I can buy. See, Sierra Madre chips. There's a whole bunch of food. And oh, I can even get doctor's bags. Great. So doctor's bags. Did I see Stimpaks? Not yet, but okay. That's okay. We got food. And cigarette cartons and cigarette packs. Those are worth more than gold right now because I can return those for 25, and that's more than I already had. Well, a carton for 20, and I only got 17 from the fountain. So yeah, that's one of the vending machines. But also, I need to find more recipes. I'm not sure if recipes is the exact correct term in this scenario. Oop, cosmic knife. But yeah, basically more recipes that we can then use to buy different things. And now that he's all done with that conversation, because that was a bit of a dialogue dump, we'll do a quick save. A quick save, huh? The amount of crap that I'm going to be picking up that I would usually ignore, I'm just grabbing everything, because there are other actual crafting areas that you can craft stuff with, and I smashed my survival up to 100. Treasure's mine, asshole. But yeah, I smashed my survival up to 100.
Outside, you may notice your vision will pulse, get dizzy. It's the cloud. Eat your inside slowly. Too much exposure. Death.
Got it. So, find me and we can talk. So, I should be able to use things like here. Gather cloud residue for a jar of cloud residue to make a bunch of different random stuff. Oh, red marker. And yeah, I'm going to be avoiding enemies for a while until I can fight back. I don't know why I did that. Don't know why I did that. I don't think there's even a shotgun in this DLC. I would have laughed if it was just like shotgun right there in front of me after that. Doctor's bag, right. Yeah, the very first time I did this, like when the DLC dropped back in the day, I was like level 12 or 13 playing on hardcore mode, and my god, that was a bad decision. I got destroyed over and over. Like, I had to put the game down for a couple months because I just got wrecked. I could not keep up with the healing. I couldn't keep up with damage or anything.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
I'd love to blow them up, but I can't. I have no explosives. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to activate the hologram. Thankfully, there are gas bombs in this DLC and a few other things. Like, if I get some resources going, I can eventually make some stuff. That looks like a dense part of the cloud. Yep, you're being poisoned by the toxic cloud. Okay, that was dumb. That was way worse than I thought it was. Look at my health. Jesus Christ. I feel like I should be able to... Yeah, that's a Patriot's cookbook. That's an actual... Yeah. Oh, and I have that light step perk, so those floor traps and stuff won't be too big of a deal for me. Well, they shouldn't be any kind of deal, and I don't have any bobby pins. We're gonna smash down all that dirty water. Police, there we are. Yes, I hear the police siren going off. But these fountains, they're where you want to check out to pick up the chips. The big ones and the little ones over there like that. They often have chips lying around in them. But again, as we saw, we can get cartons and packs of cigarettes to return them for chips. And you know how I said there were different... Oop, there's a... Oop, I forgot I was already sneaking. And there are different recipes to buy different things. But there are also different recipes to return different things. And he's... I saw him. There he is. So like you go into the apartments and stuff and there's like, you know, the dirty pre-war business suit and stuff like that. And you can find the recipe to return a dirty pre-war business suit, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure. Find God in the simplest of beasts.
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
Yeah, you said that last time. So, not just speakers, but ham radios as well.
Noise makes my stomach hurt.
Yeah, there you go. It's a code. So vending machine codes steady. So now I can buy steady, the chem. Fuck it, it's a drug. I was trying to avoid saying drug, but fuck it, it's a drug. Holding cell. Nothing much to report. Pretty quiet tonight. Even from Pseudo del Sol. I imagine Morris up there in the casino probably has more than enough with the guests coming in tonight. Poor bastard. Set up the radio so I can listen in on the gala event when it fires up, and left one out for the prisoners. If Sinclair doesn't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight, I may just toss the key in the holding cage with anyone we pick up and let them unlock the door when they sleep it off. Huh, interesting. Ah, okay, so this handprint, it denotes stuff. Oh my god, grenades. Okay, I can actually fight back a little bit now. But, yep, so there'll be stuff hidden where that white hand is, but also one of these. Dean's secret stash. Stimpax, police pistol. Bobby pin, we can lockpick stuff. And irradiated scotch. I'm not sure what I'll ever use that for, but I'ma take it. Since the cloud isn't overly radioactive, that's worth the HP. It's deadly, but not super radioactive. Inventory and just... here we go. Yep, we got some bobby pins, so we can bust into this one. Gotta be careful, don't want to break them. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you very much. Police pistol. Police pistol's probably what I'll use to take out the speakers and stuff when we get around to them. But we got a helmet, so we got a little bit of armor.
What's dog in the cage, hiding downstairs?
Reloading bench. So we can break down stuff to try and make more, although I don't think I can make some rockets, but other than that, I think I want a workbench, not a reloading bench. Coin shot, that's cool. But I'm sure there are workbenches around. Tool cabinet? Where's the first aid box? No grenades, but oh, there we go. 308 rifle rounds. Useless to me, but it's a thing. Oop.
He's watching, waiting for you to try and let me go.
Ah, you see that under the desk there? And here you go, an electric hot plate. This is where we can cook stuff, although I don't have a lot of ingredients right now. Oh, Cass's moonshine. Cass taught me how to make moonshine. Brahmin Wellington. I got a few recipes so far, haven't I? But yeah, here's a few different things. Although I don't think I want that. Those are poisons by the look of it. So yeah, basically, slasher. Never done that one before. Stimpack, Psycho, and Banana Yucca Fruit. That looks kind of cool. Wonder Glue. That'll help. Tin cans. I can make tin can grenades with those. Toasters. Hot plates. Alright. I think that's everything from here. Yeah, I have to be real scavengy. I really wish I could turn off that ding 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 ding. Why are you locked hard? What could be so valuable that you'd leave it outside in a metal box, but you'd give it a hard lock? Not much. I mean, La Phantom's cool, and some Sierra Madre chips, and a few bobby pins. What is that? That's a rad roach. Turpentine, I'm pretty sure we can use that. The traps work both ways. Oh, this trap works both ways.
Get away while you can, before he comes back.
There it is. Radio. So come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and we won't be long. Chips, chips, chips. Just to sell. Just to sell. Okay, see, it makes sense for, you know, the jail cell to be locked. Another La Phantoms. Ooh. Binoculars! Yay, we got our own binoculars. God helps those who help themselves. Scotch, vodka, absinthe. Paperweights aren't useful. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can make with a paperweight. I'm like 99% sure that nope.
you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Okay, so there's a... I really do like the design of the police pistol, I gotta say. Like, it is a classic kind of like 1950s police revolver pistol that you'd see in the comics like La Phantom or something. But anyway, there is a speaker somewhere. Could be below me. I'll probably be dropping, yep, there we go, a lot more quick saves in this game than I have in any other so far. Well, not this game, this section of the game, sorry. This, you know, this DLC, because, ooh, it can get rough. Although, finding a couple of grenades and some plastic explosives, that'll help. My brain is telling me that drugs and alcohol are extra useful in this DLC. So I'm gonna take them. I can always just ditch them later. My camera feels a bit shakier today than usual. Like my actual player camera.
That's me, there on the table. The disc.
Dog command tape.
My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you, and that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart, clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and we can talk.
Don't let him make me hurt myself. Hurt keeps him away.
Okay, so I can't talk to you without the tape. Okay, I was just trying to remember if I could talk to Dog before we play the tape, but doesn't look like it. Miscellaneous. There we go.
Dog, back
What
in the
have we here?
cage.
You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
What happened to your voice?
I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Down in the basement. In the cage. Now that I'm awake, Dog goes back in the cage. Dog knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I'm his conscience. Keep him tame, keep him from hurting us, doing foolish things. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
In Super Mutants, brain damage is usually the result of prolonged stealth, boys.
That's the easy explanation. The one humans use. Pre-war technology. As if it's the cause of all ills, mind and body. I needed to come out of the cage to protect Dog. From clever humans. Like you. Do you see these wounds of his, covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
I was looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where's your collar? I see you got a bit of a chain collar, but not an explosive one.
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat, clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again, tugging like a leash. Interesting.
Yeah, but you can see I've got my own collar. Like, if that collar inside you is active, I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
Okay, that's dumb. Like, you know it's an explosive collar, and I'm wearing one. Like, ugh. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't go around shoving old world tech into your stomach.
As if I had a choice. Sometimes instinct takes over, and that's when I go into the cage. It's like curiosity that way. After all, you wouldn't have put that collar on by choice.
Nope.
Perhaps it was your curiosity that caused that hand to close on your neck.
That's a fair point. It was my curiosity of following the radio signal, or Hardcore Pete's curiosity to follow the radio signal, that brought me here, that led to the collar being around my neck. I didn't literally put it there, but in a way, my curiosity did. Yeah, whatever, forget it. I have other questions.
Of course you do. And so do I.
You wouldn't have locked yourself in there without some sort of key to let you out.
The key? Why, it's the old man. The one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
If you have the key in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
The old man's voice is on my Pit-Boy, just like your voice.
You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage. End you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
Calm down, follow me willingly and I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal, forever out of reach as you die.
I have the power to let Dog out of his cage, and I'm going to prove it by not doing that.
No, you're not. Even though dogs more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, the shell is difficult to fight in.
Even if dog is more helpful, we can manage.
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Very well. Lead on.
God has given you the In My Footsteps perk. This perk grants you a bonus to stealth as well as the ability to step lightly around placed traps. Oh, well, I could do that anyway, but a bonus to stealth is nice. And now I have somebody that can... Like, I know he said that he finds fighting a bit difficult, but he is more than capable. He is more than capable.
Die.
I mean, I said he was more than capable. Okay, yes, he's still on full health, and he just wrecked that thing. And it is properly dead. As long as you dismember one of their limbs, their head, their leg, whatever, it don't matter, they will die. If you don't do that, they get back up.
Right behind you.
So now I can just kind of hide behind God. God is my savior. God will protect me. And that ringing is now gone as well.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Do you want to kill this radroach for me?
It's to die.
And that's that back alley. Yep. Patriots Cookbook. Do. Gun cabinet. Hard lock. Alright. I'm not expecting to find anything major in those, but hey, like, we got the grenades and stuff randomly, so it's always good to check. I think he's bugging out up top.
Easily.
Sensor modules, turpentine, and a wonder glue. Is that another magazine? Yeah, magazines all over the place around here. Ah, you made it. Cool.
Kill this one before they call others.
Yes, kill the radroach before it calls more radroaches.
That pit boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Calm down. And kill this one as well.
I'll end you.
I'm just kind of running around, aren't I? Yeah, may as well make our way over to Dean Domino while we're on this side of things. Never mind, Dean's on the other side. That area is the fountain that we were in. This area. Nothing new to be made. No, I wanted to... Oh, that is the metal box. I don't know why... Just ignore me. Dog, go! Ooh, 5 of hearts. See how it says Ghost Harvester is unconscious? If you don't do any crippling of their limbs, it'll just always say that. Get a few more chips.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, okay, that was the first guy that I kind of like snuck up on, remember? I came up here and snuck up there and didn't get the chips in that fountain. Alright, we're okay. Dog, go! I mean God, sorry, you're not dog, you're God right now. You're like my own little Pokemon at the moment, aren't you?
Something needs...
I have the power of God and anime on my side. But yeah, as you can see, the western side's a bit smaller than the eastern side. I wonder if that's another reason Elijah suggested I do that side first. But I'm pretty sure I have to go back over there anyway.
Or old world gold.
Because yeah, I don't think I've actually even explored up in this half.
Don't go through the gate to Puesta del Sol yet. Gather the others first.
There you go, I haven't, so there is another section to explore. But we'll do that later.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
That might have been a bit risky, but we're okay. Let me just have some food and water that I've gotten. I thought I'd gotten more food and water than that. Apparently it's mostly just alcohol. Oh, we got a bit more dirty water though. I usually try and avoid dirty water, but out here it's not even a thing. Yes, I see the rad roach meat, but I want to try and cook that. I think I might need a bit extra rad roach meat to do that.
That pit boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Yep, you keep saying that, dog. God, sorry. You know what? I picked up a few. Yeah, I will drop a stim pack just to stay on top of everything.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Pack of cigarettes,
Those
yeah.
machines.
See, yep, there's a rifle. Do they all give the same kind of HP? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, sugar bombs gives more HP. Look at that. 7 instead of 5. So sugar bombs is the food for HP. And they're cheap. Oh, wait, no. Yep. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, they're cheap too. I can get a fair chunk of them.
feed on Sierra Madre chip. There's codes that unlock other things, too.
Hold on. Hold on. Is that where... District. Is that where Christine is? Yep. And we'll call it an episode there, having started the Dead Money DLC to break into the Sierra Madre to claim the treasure. And we picked up our companion friend, God, or Dog. Right now he is God. Next time we'll get the other two companion people that we need to break into the Sierra Madre and continue our heist. But until next time, thanks for hanging out with me and Hardcore Pete as we conquer...
Idiot swallowed his collar.
Yes, thank you, God. As we conquer not only the Mojave Wasteland, but the Sierra Madre as well. Have a good one.